because of an accident. Malorie looks at the drapes. She begins to cry. She wants to yell at someone. She wants to plead with anyone who might listen. "This is unfair," she would say. "This is cruel." She looks over her shoulder to the kitchen entrance and the hall that leads to the children's bedroom. Beyond the doorless frame, the children sleep soundly, covered by black cloth, hidden from light and sight. They do not stir. They show no sign of being awake, yet they could be listening to her. Sometimes, for all the pressure upon them to listen, for all the importance she's placed upon their ears, Malorie believes they can hear her think. She could wait for sunnier skies, warmth, more attention paid to the boat. She could inform the children, listen to what they have to say. Their suggestions could be good ones. Only 4 years old, but trained to listen, able to help navigate a boat that will be piloted blindly. Malorie would not be able to make the trip without them. She needs their ears. Could she also use their advice? At 4 years old, would they have something to say about when was the best time to leave the house forever? Slumping into a kitchen chair, Malorie fights back the tears. Her shoeless toe still taps on the faded linoleum. Slowly, she looks up to the top of the cellar stairs. There she once talked with a man named Tom about a man named Don. She looks to the sink, where Don once carried buckets of well water, trembling for having been outdoors. Leaning forward, she can see the foyer, where Cheryl used to prepare the food for the birds. And between herself and the front door is the living room, silent and dark, where there are too many memories of too many people to digest. 4 years, she thinks, and wants to smash her fist through the wall. Malorie knows that 4 years can easily become 8. 8 will quickly become 12, and then the children will be adults. Adults who have never seen the sky, never looked out a window. What would 12 years of living like veal do to their minds? Is there a point, Malorie wonders, where the clouds in the sky become unreal, and the only place they'll ever feel at home is behind the black cloth of their blindfolds? Malorie swallows hard and imagines raising them by herself until they are teens. Could she even do it? Could she protect them another 10 years? Could she guard them long enough for them to guard her? And for what? What kind of life is she protecting them for? "You're a bad mother," she thinks, for not finding a way to let them know the vastness of the sky, for not finding a way to let them run free in the yard, the street, the neighborhood of empty homes and weathered parked cars, or granting them a single peek just once into space, when the sky turns black and is suddenly, beautifully spotted with stars. You are saving their lives for a life not worth living. Malorie sees the drapes soften another degree through blurred, teary vision. If there is a fog out there, it won't be for long, and if it can help her, if it hides her and the children as they go to the river to the rowboat, then she has to wake them now. She slams a hand against the kitchen table, then wipes her eyes dry. Rising and leaving the kitchen, Malorie takes the hall and enters the children's bedroom. "Boy," she yells, "girl, get up." The bedroom is dark. The one window is covered with enough blankets so that even at its zenith, sunlight does not get through. There are 2 mattresses, one on each side of the room. Above them are black domes. Once, the chicken wire that supports the cloth was used to fence in a small garden by the well in the home's backyard. But for the past 4 years, it has served as armor, protecting the children not from what could see them, but from what they could see. Beneath it, Malorie hears movement and she kneels to loosen the wire that's fastened to nails in the room's wood floor. She is already pulling from her pocket the blindfolds as the 2 children look at her with sleepy, surprised expressions. "Mommy?" "Get up, now. Mommy needs you to move fast." The children respond quickly. They do not whine or complain. "Where are we going?" the girl asks. Malorie hands her a blindfold and says, "Put this on. We're going on the river." The pair take their blindfolds and tie the black cloth tightly over their eyes.